Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to continue working on part 16 of this house build. Let's get started. So in the last video, we were able to add in more information, especially added more design. We're just going to continue working on this. One thing that I want to do is add in the model number or model text. So you just need to go to architecture, click on model text, press OK, and then here we could set it. We're going to pick the plane that we're going to add it and just simply add it right here. And then once you do, click it again, model text, and then click it right there. After that, we could go to our south elevation, and then here we could edit this now, edit type, and then we should duplicate this, and then you could just put whatever, but I'm just gonna put house number. Press OK, and then now we could change the size and then even the font, but I'm just gonna leave the Arial font for now. For the size, I'll probably put it around 100 first and see how it looks. So for the 100, I'm going to put the materials as well. Let's put a metal material. And then just use one of this. Apply and then OK. And then the graphics here, you can change the whatever you want here. I could just double click here and then put in the number. Let's put 23. And then let's add in the name. 23 January. And then let's just put it right there. In terms of depth, we could review what we have at the moment. So I'll put it 50 and then see how it looks. I think 50 is good enough. And then I shouldn't change the view in that 3D view. It should be in 3D itself. So I'm just gonna leave it like that now. Another thing that I'm going to add is another information right here. Let's go to south elevation, and as you can see, we have our house molding here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add in rafters here, so just some decorative ones, and then I'm gonna stick it out. So under architecture, model in place, and then here generic model, and then click on extrusion, pick a plane, and let's select this one. And then once we select that, what I'm planning to do is add in a rectangular like so. And then once I do that, we could change the material first, and then we could extrude it up to the size, and then finally, so here I'm gonna choose wood. Let's choose particle board, click on that first, look at it in 3D, extend it as much as possible, and we're gonna add in some decorative stuff here as well. So once we have it like that, what we could do now is go back to south, and then we could select not scale but array. Select array, click on last, and then we're going to change here probably around 10. Grab this one and then put it only right here. It doesn't need to be, maybe we could just put it all the way right here. And then if you like it, if you like the spacing, that's fine, but you can increase or add more if you want to. So here I'm just going to add in probably 6 more. So now it will be 16, and that's okay for now. I'm thinking if I should connect it from here or I should just put it below it. But at the same time, where is that connected? So I rather have it like that. And then now we could go to our north elevation or east elevation, and without clicking finish yet, go to your create void extrusion, choose the plane, which is this one, and then we're going to design something so that it's not just a plain block there. Let's just add some design here. Usually I just add a rectangle first and then work my way around it. You can move it like that, and then we could just fillet arc here, and then connect something right here. Maybe a sharp turn. Delete here. And then we could trim this off. Delete this one and delete this one. So at least we have something that looks like this. And then click on finish. Before we cut geometry, we need to extend. So here, as you can see, we need to fix that. I'm going to edit the void. Let me redo this. It needs to be around here, not around here, because it's gonna change the extrusion part. So that was my mistake. And then now we could just select that again, click your tab, make sure that this is the only thing that you grab, and then here we could just extend this so that everything will be changed. And then we just need to click cut geometry. So here I'm selecting the void first, and then manually deleting and then there you go. Something that simple to do, but it will provide a nicer look. And then we could click finish now. What the next thing that I'm gonna provide to you guys is most of my link will be in the part 1 description, part 1 video description, and what you need to download is Spotlight Face Base Square, and then once you download that, all you need to do is just drag and drop, and this is a face base, so it could go to any face. So here I'm just adding it at the top there. Most of the time I just add it first to those location. We could add it right here, and then we go to one of the floor plan or ceiling plan or RCP, and then we fix those or space it out. So the important part is just adding it first to those location. And then now that we added it, we could just start putting it. So here I'm just going to select that again, CS, and then add it here as well, just to be sure that I already had it there. So now let's go back to, let's see if it's showing here. It's not, so let's go to ceiling plan level 1. So now it's right here. As you can see, we added it there. I don't know where one of this one, if it's still showing. Looks like it's still showing there. So now I just want to add it right about here in the front. I believe this is the front. I'm just estimating it in the middle and then copying it. So select that, copy, and then we could just manually copy. And then we could just keep on adding. I usually like the 1000. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab it from the middle and then 1000. Let's do that on all of this. So just keep on pressing 1000. We don't need to think about it. So the spacing is just right. And then here we could add it here. So what I do first is just select here. I like already where it's located, so 1000 again. But I know this is gonna be too much, so maybe we could just put every 2000 for this one. There we go. So with this, we could just leave it like that. I'm not sure if I could put it on the other side. Yeah. What I could do is I could space this off like so that at least it's showing on all of them. Grab it there around 1500 and make sure it's straight when you're doing it. It's 90 degrees, and then here you could just copy it here, 1500. I like the spacing now, and then now here I could just grab this one and then connect it all up to here. So 1500 lastly, like that. So it looks nicer, it looks well spaced, so I like the way it looks. At the same time, we could just we added one in the level 2, so let's space this out. I'm gonna copy. This one is just right in the middle, so that's perfect. Copy it, and then let's maintain the 1000 for this one. Okay, and then after that, I notice it wasn't straight anymore, so I canceled that last. There we go. 1000 looks good right here, and then we're gonna grab it and then make sure it's just in the midpoint. Grab it in the middle, and then 1000. Make sure it's 80 degrees. I know it's right there, so now we could just delete this and then just put this one in the middle. So space it out so that it looks nicer, and then here as well. Put it here, middle of that, copy, and then I know it only 4, we can only put 4 right there. So that looks good. And then lastly, I want to change just right here. I'm gonna select paint again. I'm gonna use one of this one. I just want to change the materials here. We could put it as wood planks. I use this, and then we could just add a wood plank here. So in the next video, we're going to be ready to put this one to Twinmotion. So I'll see you then. Thank you for watching and hope you liked the video. Please hit like and subscribe. Feel free to comment down below.